Alright, everybody, so progress has been made. In here, we have in progress, I'm building a new primary, new melee, and Rhino is just getting underway. But I have made other progress. Besides all that stuff, I am finally able to get to Master Rank 3, which happens to be very, very important now. It used to mean nothing until Syndicates were introduced. So, let's rank up. I think this is the melee one, and I've got the Mark 1 bow, but it should be fine. I've got like an electric mod in this thing, so. Yeah, electric and cold mods. One enemy remaining? Where? Hello, enemy. Oh, such a challenge. Very enemy. Oh, I have a reflection mod. I probably should have put it in there in case there's guys with guns. That mod's fun here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Slide attacking is OP. It should be noted that I hate coptering, but it is the most effective way to do pretty much everything. I just think that the animation for it is dumb, especially in PvP. I really dislike it. Unlike this animation, which is quite clear and is not fast enough to be game like hurting. Whereas this motion can be sped up to the point where like you're basically skipping points in where your animation should probably be. 4 enemies remaining. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, these guys are weaker than I even remember. Is that everybody? Oh, yeah, that's the whole thing. Alright, Mastery Rank 3 completed. New loadout slot, yay! I won't really be using that, but yay! Loadouts do become very important later whenever you have a lot of shit though, let me tell you. Alright, Gold Initiate, awesome. Okay, that means that I have unlocked all of the Syndicate stuff, which means that I can join any of these Syndicates. So, that means that now is a good time to explain how these Syndicates work. We have Steel Meridian, the Arbiters, Cephalon Suda, the Parent Sequence, Red Veil, and New Loka. And they all have their own ideology type stuff, like only through restoration of pure humanity is New Loka because they're like crazy secretly evil, you know how it is. Red Veil is basically bathe in the blood of your enemies until the fucking roads run red and everyone's dead. Parent Sequence is fucking greed above all, make money, make money, make money, but don't do it violently. That's the way that they're separate from the corpus. Cephalon Suda is a Cephalon, so they're just all about like just knowledge, 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 books, 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 knowledge, knowledge. The Arbiters of Hexus are they like it's like a thing where like Tenno are the greatest, but they shouldn't just be warriors. They should also be all of the other things, which is pretty neat in my opinion. And then Steel Meridian is a like Grineer outcast thing where they want to protect the colonies and stuff, which is fairly good. Now, all that stuff is all fine and good, and I like Steel Meridian, Arbiters, and Cephalon the most, which works out really well because of one side or the other of this, you can get completely maxed. Because if we look at Steel Meridian, and there's the leader right there, their enemy is the Parent Sequence. They're opposed to New Loka, and they're allied with the Red Veil. Which means, if I were to wear their sigil, I would get the rep for them, and then half of that rep would also go towards Red Veil, which means I'd be leveling those two up at the same time. But the affiliation of Steel Meridian is only with Perrin, Loka, and Red Veil, which leaves out these two, the Arbiters of Hexus and Cephalon Suda. And it just so happens that Cephalon Suda and the Arbiters of Hexus are together. So, as long as I weren't to wear a Red Veil sigil, because that would not bode too well with the Arbiters and the Cephalon, I would potentially be able to level up 3 of these. And the same goes for the opposite side. We're opposed to these two, and no like affiliation with these, and New Loka and Perrin are together. So you can choose one side or the other to suit your preference, or you could just choose 2, like if you want Steel Meridian and Red Veil, or if you only want one and don't really care about the others. There's a lot that you can do. but you can't have ones that are enemies. You can't max two like opposing factions because the rep will just cancel each other out. So you're slightly restricted, but it is pretty flexible. Now, the reason that I am going to be going with Steel Meridian is because of one very, very big reason. It's because of this. The Vacor Marlock. This, in my opinion, is hands down the best sidearm in the entire game, bar none. Because it's just insanely overpowered, in my opinion. And, well, not really overpowered. It's more that it's reliable and does high damage. And it's a good goal to work with when going through the syndicates. Also, having the large team health restore doesn't hurt. And then, if I were to take that further, the Red Veil, they have this. I don't like the Racta Ballista. I think it sucks. And then, for my main account, I have the left three. So we have and the weapons are the main things here. Also, these mods are also nice, but I think they're a little bit less important because you could always just trade for them. The Telesec Boltu are completely usable and quite good. And then we have Cephalon Suda, who was made very popular by the Sinoid Gamma Core, which got a minor nerf recently to be much less ammo efficient, but it still does the crazy damage that it was doing for the most part. So it's still a really good weapon, albeit at a shorter range than a lot of weapons. And with very high ammo consumption. Still completely usable. Meanwhile, we had the Racta Ballista, which I don't think is a very good weapon. We have the Secura Dual Sestra. The only thing I hate about these weapons is that they have the Perrin bonus, which is a bonus to shields and like shield restoring. So that's like blah to me. And then we have New Loka, which have these Sancti Castanas, which are gimmick weapons. They are thrown mines that you can activate for a little electric charge or what have you. And that's great and all, and sure they're fun, but it's not very useful to me for the purposes of killing many enemies very quickly. So, that is the reason that I go with the leftmost side as opposed to the rightmost side. Because right now, not a whole lot of competition going on. It seems like Arbiters, Steel, and Cephalon are kind of ruling the roost right now. We'll see what happens in the next wave of weapons for these guys, but right now it's looking like the left side's got the business. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get into Steel Meridian. I need 1,000 salvage and 10k credits, which I don't have. Be right back. Alright, so I just realized while starting this mission up, this is a tier 1 capture mission. This is going to be to kind of illustrate that the Void is a really good place to get credits. Because the credit rewards of these missions are really awesome and nice, and you don't have to deal with a lot of the bullshit of the Dark Sector missions where the tax on credits can be, 99% on a mission that you would want to run. So we're just gonna speed through this capture, and you will get keys in the where's this guy at? There he is. You're too tough. So tough. Such tough. Wow. Alright. Also, be careful. It does take a while to capture, guys, if you're planning to do captures for money. Whoa, excuse me, enemies. And these can be done really fast, especially with the Mark 1 bow, which the main advantage of the Mark 1 bow is that its air dodge is incredible. Oh, whoop. Maybe a little too incredible. Yeesh. Yeah, a lot of the Void missions can be run relatively fast and for a decent amount of experience. Plus, you'll also be getting your Void parts. Oop. This is a speed test room. Excuse me. Yeah. Give me some mods, bitch. Ah, whatever. Crack-a-lackin'. Grineer ones are significantly tougher because they often have the napalm weapon. Oh, I've made a grave error. Please don't shoot me. That guy just got up. Well, there's that, I guess. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, these missions can be a little dangerous, but you don't lose the key if you fail, so... You can retry as much as you like. Ow, ouch. Ouch. Please don't shoot me. Don't shoot me good. And there's our exit. Alright, this should give me a pretty good chunk of credits. Like maybe 10k-ish? Yeah, about 10k credits. And I got a Tower 1 defense as a reward, so that's even more money. These can compound on each other. At endgame, you'll find it quite annoying that you're getting other keys for keys, but in the early game, it is quite good for making money. Also, for going on these void missions, if you don't feel like you're ready to go on a void mission, post in recruiting that you're looking for other people to come with you on a key. If you're hosting the key and other people need the key because they need a part from said mission, it is absolutely reasonable that you request help and they have a chance at getting the part they need. So don't be afraid to host a party in recruiting. Now, the counter to that is don't if you're not ready for a mission, don't go into recruiting looking for a void mission that you're not ready for because you want to go get a part. Whenever you are ready for that mission, it will still be there. You don't have to rush for the shiniest prime parts. It's going to ruin the game for you, essentially. There are plenty of people that immediately are, let's say, handed a entire set of parts for the Boltor Prime. And then they get the Boltor Prime, and now you don't want to level any more primary guns because you've got a really good primary gun that you don't want to drop. And that's kind of unhealthy. You should try, and if you can help it, shoot for the weapon that you want in a progressive line, because mastery ends up being pretty important until about mastery rank 10. But once you're there, at mastery rank 10, you probably have enough stuff to be competent in most missions. But now I'm just kind of rambling, so let's get into Steel Meridian. Initiation. Alright, boop. Alright. Alright, I'm in. Alright, and next I'm going to need 2 Morphics and 30k to get to the next rank after this one. Now, there are a few things we need to talk about in terms of what is going to get you rep and how to earn rep. So, you see at the top here, I have 3,000 possible extra standing, which means that I have 3,000 standing that I can get today. For me, at Central Time, the reset for this cap is at 6 o'clock. So adjust that according to your area, depending on where you are. But to earn any rep whatsoever, we've got to equip our sigil that we were just given. Go to Appearance, Regalia, and then choose front or back, whichever you like. Doesn't really matter. Oh wow, I got Jackal sigils. Oh, those are nice. I actually don't have that on my main account even. I should go get these. Ooh. Anyway, I got distracted. Let's make it a fancy color. Oh, I do have the Easter palette, which is very nice. And you can kind of set this up any way you want. The offset back and forth, default properties, the rotation, any way you want to do it. I like symmetry. Oh god, please. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so my Steel Meridian sigil is on the front of my chest, which means that now I will get Steel Meridian rep for any missions that I do, which is quite nice. Also, one moment, I really like that Jackal sigil. Then it's going on my back. There we go. I actually really like that. Yeah, boss sigils are nice to have. Gives you a little flair. Okay, anyway. That means that I will now earn rep for my missions because I'm wearing the sigil for said, I almost said Covenant. Ooh, Dark Souls on the brain. Anyway. Also, your cap is separate for the neutral syndicates, which means Simaris and the Conclave, and then it is separate for the main syndicates, which means I have a cap of 3,000 for any of these 6, Then I have a cap of 3,000 separate for Conclave, and a cap of 3,000 for Simaris separate. But we'll get to Simaris in a while. I don't think we have to do anything with him too soon. Anyway. And then one more thing. After you've ranked up a little bit, you'll find Syndicate missions here. Syndicate missions give you a greater deal of Syndicate rep for a Syndicate that you are currently ranking yourself up in. And these Syndicate missions don't count into your daily cap, so doing them will get you extra Syndicate, which in turn will help you rank up your Syndicate at a much quicker pace. And you're going to want to have your Syndicate ranked up so that you can get a weapon or a mod, in some cases, that you're shooting for. And in this case, I'm shooting for the Vacor Marilock for obvious reasons, because it is a great gun that is useful everywhere. Anyway, that's enough about that. Okay, so, brief intermission to talk about Syndicates, rank up, all that stuff. And I don't think there's anything too important that isn't just farming that I'm going to be doing until I have Rhino.
We'll stand still, I'll shoot him.
Alright. Also, fair warning, suddenly recording. Because Stalker's here. I've been waiting for this. Where are you at, Stalker boy? Oh, right on my fucking turkey basting biscuit.
Okay, he's mostly dead.
Oh god, please no. Oh, okay. Whew. Oh shit, what'd he drop? Dread Blueprint, get the fuck out of here.
Hey Volt. You bet you're not James.
Oh my fucking god. Oh man. Alright. We have to win now. Oh man.
I think we're
fucking 10 out of 10. I mean, it's always a possibility. Okay. I'm at the end of the mission. So, Stalker attacked me for the very first time on this count. And we killed him. And he dropped Dread, which is absurd to some degrees. And then later in that mission, the very same mission, I got Thunderbolt, which is a bow-only mod that gives your bolts a chance to explode. Which is, as you might imagine, a really good mod for the bow, especially at lower levels. So anyway, Dread is a endgame tier weapon that does massive damage when built right. So, because of this, I'm going to use Dread, but not right now. I'm going to go for a while and not use... I will level it just for, like, mastery purposes, but I'm not going to use it heavily for, like, important mission running and stuff like that, because it is such a very good, like, endgame tier weapon. And it's not guaranteed that you will get this on your first Stalker attack, which is still... And I got Stalker's fucking sigil. Get the fuck out. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, I have fucking absurd luck. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I don't even know what my life is. Point is, I got insanely lucky. Dread, Thunderbolt, and his fucking sigil. I don't even know. Whatever. Anyway. I don't even... What does this take to build? I don't remember what the Dread takes to build. Okay, let me fucking come over here. Primary weapons. I need some plastids to build it, and some credits. And, like, that's... I am going to use it, but, like, I'm going to go through the Boltor and other weapons that I should be going through for the mastery and stuff before I start using the Dread. Like I said, I will level it, though, because just leveling it on Kappa or wherever and just going through some, like, basic runs is whatever. But yeah, that is incredibly lucky, and I could not have, like, I could not have possibly predicted that that would happen. But one way or another, it did. It's awesome. All of the stuff that I could have gotten from Stalker as weaponry is all great. So, yeah, there's that. Anyway, that's... I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. That's... I'm super lucky, is all I can say, because I don't even know. Okay, so as it turns out, a lot more happened than I expected between not having Rhino done yet and his completion. So I know I said that I would be back whenever I had a Rhino in the previous episode, but a lot of stuff happened. So yeah, and just to tip this one off, we're gonna finish up once a week because I'm pretty sure I'm ready for. Hold on, what was that fucking alert that just popped up? What the fuck did that just say? No fucking way. Do I have that mission? I have that place. Alright, everyone. We're going there. I want to see if I can do this solo. Get that Vauban chassis. Let the alert only Warframe Vauban. If I can get him, I fucking will. I don't know what my luck is today. I'm recording this directly after the whole dread situation. Because I realized that there are quite a few little things that have been going on. Is my Lex silent? I don't remember. It's probably best not to test it. I'm not gonna be able to get through these guys, am I? They're level 20. Cut them down. Oh god. Alright, they hurt. They're very painful. Oh no. And my energy's gone. Everything's going to hell immediately. Alright, take the Lex out. Let's be a little bit more careful here. I do, of course, have time to run this, so if I need to run it as a group, I can. But I would prefer not to. Okay. Oh, this isn't the bounce back and forth one. Whoops. Okay. Is she gonna turn around? Oh, that was close. Okay. Oh, whoop. Sniper down there. She should be the only one guarding the console, so I can drop down behind her whenever she turns around. Okay, there we go. Oh, this got changed. I actually didn't see this on. Is this... is that doable? I can't tell if this is okay or not. I think it is. Yeah, okay, okay. That way I don't have to backtrack. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay. And we're in, boys. Oh, whoop. Retrieved. Good source of experience. Alright, we can call this back down now. Really should silence this Lex. If it's not already, I actually don't know. I'll let them purge the last one because I only need 2 data extractions so I can find out if it's silent or not. Actually, wait, no, I should just do it right. And then go look later. Well, I guess another way to know would be to shoot an enemy. Or just shoot this. Anybody hear that? Nobody? Alright, it's silent. I'm sure there's a way to check your loadout. Yeah, no critical. Oh, it's super silent. Secret agent man, secret agent man. Tenno, be on the lookout for Go Fuck Yourself, Lotus. Having a silent weapon is very helpful. Speaking of which, the Dread is silent, so for stealth missions, I will almost certainly be using that. You gonna turn around, buddy boy? Come on. Now I'm afraid to go because it's been too long. No, turn around. You didn't see anything. Oh, what the hell? Is it gonna crash? What the hell's going on? What the fuck? Okay, cool. My game like almost crashed for like no reason. I guess that's fine somehow. And now there are heavy gunners. What the hell? I don't understand why that just happened. And now I'm getting messages, I guess. Oh, I forgot to set myself to busy. Actually, never mind, that's fine then. If I forgot to set myself to busy. Alright, let's fucking turn this off. Alright, so is this one new? This might actually be one of the new ones. Oh shit, that person's here. Fuck off. Why does it have so much health? Oh, I don't have any ciphers. have no idea. I've never been to this one. Yeah, this one's new. So I have no idea what I'm doing. This isn't open. There's this. I don't... There's no way I can do this. I have no idea where I'm going. Great. Why do they have so much fucking health? Really? The things that's like, if it sees you, then you're fucked? Give it 1,000,000 health? And now there's 100 enemies here? Fucking great. I fucking... Come on. Okay, well, that was a fucking huge failure. Because I figured that they wouldn't give 1,000,000 health to the thing that's just looking around. Alright. Alright, we can still fucking salvage this. Oh, this is the one I like. Good shit. I'm an idiot. Alright, cool. I hit shift to like start sprinting and it was just like, fuck you. Oh, oof. Oof, that wall dash was not as far as I wanted it to be. Alright, home free now. Okay, drop. Alright, there we go. I need to get the fuck out of here. Which shouldn't be hard. And boom. Okay, awesome. Alright, so now I have a fucking Bob-on chassis, I guess. Oh, man, yeah. Also, I need to figure out that new room. Because it is pretty odd. Also, I need to not fuck up and, like, shoot a thing that I don't know for certain I can kill, I guess. Oh, well. Whatever. Point is, got the Bob-on chassis. Now we can go and do the other thing at the Once Awake. After I check these messages that I just received, I'll be right back. Okay, so anyway, now defend the bomb Mercury, the last part of the Once Awake quest. Time to do this. Because it is it's been a while since we were on this quest, huh? It's been quite some time. Anyway, what better time to finish it up than now, right? Oh, get melee kills. Alright, I can do that. I love this Stalker emblem. I don't even have that on my main account. Although, to be fair, the reason for that is because Stalker never attacks my main account, because I'm unlucky. But whatever. If this is only level 5 to 7, it should be fairly easy to defend. Oh, hello, little one. 10 waves, though. It's pretty excessive. Alright. Okay. If it gets too difficult, Volt 3 actually has a bonus against Ancients, which are the big bads here, so. Also, I'm fairly certain this is the only time the bomb is used, is this mission. Yeah, the Cascade Bomb. It looks really cool. I'm shocked like all of the infested defenses aren't Cascade Bombs. Because it would make sense, I guess, because like I'm pretty sure they're like meant to take out the infested. Like that's the shtick with these. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yep, it is a specifically anti-infested bomb. I knew it. Or well, I knew it. I remembered it. Whatever. Oh, well, that guy's dead. $5,000 infinity, can't turn that down. Luckily, infested are the easiest to defend from. So even though, like, one of the bad things about this mission, I will say, is that it's underpopulated, and by underpopulated, I mean fucking no one plays it. Like, if you get someone to, like, join with you on this, like, that actually needs to do this quest, then, like, welcome to the Luckville. Because, like, mine's on public, ain't nobody gonna join this, because everybody's already done with this mission, essentially. And a lot of, like, new players don't even do Once Awake, just because, like, it doesn't, like, there's not a huge incentive to do so, I guess. Because, like, I mean, what's the incentive to do it? It's a quest. That's basically the incentive. Because they don't tell you, like, what the reward's going to be or anything like that. Like, it's all very, like, kind of whatever. Like, in terms of, like, the appeal of doing this mission, I think. Like, I think, like, the one, thing that is possibly appealing, and only to some people, is the extra story bits, I would say, for the Infested. Which, like, while that's fine, a lot of players aren't interested in that, and they just like the gameplay, which is completely reasonable and fine, because there's not a lot of story to go around, so we're not exactly swimming in that. But yeah, I just don't understand, like, I don't know. You'd think they would, like, give you some, like, AI partners and make it solo only, because after the first week this was out, like, nobody's doing it anymore. I guess this mission is easier than I remember it being, although, I don't know. I wonder if this mission scales, like, appropriate to your level. That would make some sense. Oh man, I've been getting some really good use out of this Mark 1 bow lately. Like, I finished up the leveling for Dextacra, but like, I fucking forgot about the obscenely good movement for the bow. And like, the wide-reaching attacks are super helpful. Mostly that dash though. Look at that sick dash. Oh, well, fuck, there it is. Alright, we're getting out of here. Yeah, 9-way. Huh. Okay. Yeah, well, there's the end of Once Awake, I guess. I feel like I fast-forwarded through some of that. I don't know why I feel that way. I wonder. Super strange. Anyway, and then I have 2 unread messages in my mailbox. Quarantine disrupted. My queens it is assumed to develop a countermeasure and let us on Dr. Tengus. Okay, yeah, so that's about infested. And then we have the once await completion message. So that is done now. That quest line is complete, and it gives us the heat sword blueprint, which is actually a pretty good sword, all things considered. I really like the dual heat swords, but that's just because I consider dual swords to be clearly better than single swords. But regardless, it is a thing worth building, and I have extra of pretty much everything that requires. Oh, well, that's going to be all of my credits, though. I don't know if that's okay. Maybe when I get some more credits, because I have the Kokake built and all that stuff that I will be leveling soon. So, yeah. Lots of shit got done before Rhino finishes up. So, there it is for now. And then Rhino will absolutely be done for the next episode. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Oh, and to those of you that are watching, I guess, thanks. I'm pretty sure almost at 200 subs, which is absurd. And it's, like, great. And, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to do more. Especially, like, I don't know. I want to do more stuff in, like, it's mostly a time thing. I don't know. I'm rambling. I don't know what I'm thinking. The point is to thank you, everybody, for watching the stuff that goes up and for enjoying my videos and leaving me nice comments and feedback and questions. Like, I appreciate all of that stuff that you guys do, and it's just really cool. And, like, I mean, every time I see that subscriber number go up, I just appreciate it more and more, and like seeing comments, and it's just I don't know, it gives me that good feeling. It gives me that good feeling right in my chest place. So thanks, everybody.